Guys, welcome back. So, I was on the fence. I was on the fence about posting this game. And the reason why is because of how long it goes on. Not because it's not a fantastic game. It is, as you'll see. But it is just freaking forever. 2 hours and 32 minutes of game time. So starting it off sped up, and I will slow down as we get to the good parts. So I'm playing as the Bohemians. There's a player who goes by AoE2 Quiz that showed me a little Bohemian strat, and he actually wrecked me a few times on unranked, just practicing it, and seemed pretty unstoppable, so I wanted to try it out. And this is a ranked game, and so here we go. I'm going to try the strat out, and I'll actually post a couple videos probably of me trying to strat out. But this one so far is definitely the longest and probably the craziest. Let's check out the stats, get the stats going here on the side, Q bars, and go to villagers 21 to 21. Pushing in my deer here. And so is he. Come on, come on, come on. I'm on my way to feudal. So I went up on 23 villagers. He's going for 26 villagers. So a little bit faster feudal time for me, which is going to help out because I find 23 is perfect for the Bohemian build to get the things that you need and get the stone that you need by the time that you reach castle. Now he's in feudal as well. Probably could have put a couple more on stone. Actually, I guess that's fine. So I'm going to walk the long way around because I do not want my villagers getting scouted. His scout is over here running around trying to see what I'm doing. I don't want him to know. So I have 6 villagers there and 3 more here. So he's going to find out what's going on. And the first castle is going up. He immediately reacts by walling. I'm going to start taking the stone here. And I kind of wish I'd had enough stone or resources to actually drop another castle a little bit sooner. That could have been good. Getting a monastery as well because I want to start collecting relics. Alright, but here we go. Time for the next castle. And his priest actually comes forward and gets a conversion. Oh man. Little priest on priest action going here. One priest goes down. Back to stone. Gonna start collecting relics. Now, I have to say, the beginning of this match goes extremely well for me. I think I got 2 castles on his front. I'm denying this gold. I got this stone here. Gonna bust through here with petards. Collecting relics. Left and right. So far, so good. He does have 4 more villagers than I do. Just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do here. So I'm going to try running around here. And oh, he got that relic there, huh? And drop a castle here. Probably should not have dropped it here. Better place would have been over here by this wall. Our gate could have denied that stone. That is very unfortunate. He's going to immediately wall behind. Some petard play here to get through these house walls. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we are in. Go forward, go forward. Where are you going? No, go forward. There we go. Oh yeah, it's because he had the wall here and I clicked into his base and it's trying to go all the way around. So forcing him off a stone, really happy about that. Gonna go for an aggressive castle here. He has a Mangonel, which is the right play. Also, priests are good versus these Hussite wagons. And I've got a total of 4 mother flipping castles on this guy's base. But what did he do? He went to Imp. He went to Imp and just, oh my goodness. The Trebs. This is such a pain in my butt. And he had Knights too. Just slow it down a little bit here. These Hussite wagons doing some pretty good work here. But they are weak to melee. And the Teutons have such strong defensive buildings. Being able to garrison extra people, extra villagers inside their buildings. Huge. And I actually lose a castle here. Just one Treb and Castle Fire bringing it down. And I actually added in a ram as well. Because I don't think, yeah, I still am quite a bit of ways from being able to click up to Imperial Age. And he's actually fighting my Hussite wagons with villagers. And he rang the town bell. You know, classic mistake, right? And so I'm thinking, okay, I get to Imp, and this is it. Even if I lose a couple castles, no big deal. I still have a bunch of castles. I have 3 relics here. I think he only has 2 relics. Yeah, he has 2 relics. So 2 relics to 3. But I did lose another castle, which is unfortunate. I got raiding on this wood line here. Killing villagers with Hussite wagons. Gonna go for a castle here, and oh, that was huge. That was a big loss. If I had been able to get that castle up, that could have done a lot, maybe even closer to here. That could have been huge. That could have been GG, honestly. I should have sent more villagers. Unfortunately, did not. And he's fighting my Hussite wagons with freaking villagers and knights. But his entire eco is idle right now. 78 to 70. He actually does have the villager lead because I was going so in on this, still on 1 TC. But so many of his villagers are just idle, not doing a whole lot, and he's still pressuring my castles with this trebuchet. Now, at this point, I think I'm on my way to Imperial Age, so thank goodness for that. And we'll go for another castle here. It was really unfortunate I lost this one. I was 650 stone down the drain. Probably should have just waited on this castle though, hit Imperial Age, and then immediately tried to get some siege out. But here we go. He's got knights. He's got Teutonic knights and regular knights, and he's fighting with villagers. It's just freaking bananas. Clown town over here. Speed it up a little bit more. This castle will go down as well. So now he's taken out 3 castles and 1 foundation. So that's 4 castles pretty much down the tank. Very unfortunate for me. And another castle getting pressured. Finally in Imperial Age. He literally had his eco is in shambles. Has 3 more villagers, but just like been pressured so much, has so much idle eco time. I got a Treb out. Get 1 Treb down. I mean, once again, I'm thinking, okay, I'm an Imp. Here we go. This is it. No, he doesn't pressure my freaking Treb. He pressures my freaking castle. And actually takes it out, which is super unfortunate. Lose that Treb. Getting pushed back here by Teutonic Knights and regular Knights. And it's just mind-boggling to me. So I'm pretty happy that he's going into Teutonic Knights, though. That's fine, because I'm going to go into hand cannons. And this is something I really did I say really regret. Having the relics up here. That's going to be a key point later on. And look at this booming economy he has back here. That is just nuts. Teutons have such a strong economy. So denied a castle there. Pretty happy about that. But he has a castle going up here, and this castle will be a thorn in my side. All these relics are sitting right here. Have to fall back because of freaking Teutonic castles. But I've got a lot of hand cannons, and he was making Teutonic Knights. And even regular Knights are not that great against hand cannons if I got a lot of hand cannons. And I got a bombard cannon out. Once again, despite the score difference in his favor, I'm still feeling pretty good. I got so much map control. And now I'm just going to recollect these relics. Not a big deal. At some point, recollect. Yeah, there we go. Big engagement here. I mean, look at this. Scout cavalry versus hand cannons. Bro, I'm going to win this all day long. That's just food down the drain, in my opinion. I mean, the Cavalier are pretty tanky, though. And unfortunately, I only got one of those relics. He snuck these 2 relics away so quickly, which means he now has 4 relics to my paltry 1. And that is mega unfortunate. Mega, mega, mega unfortunate. However, I have map control. Map control, and so plenty of gold going to be coming in here. Not a problem. But look at these Teutonic Scout Cavalry. There's just so many of them. He's got so many freaking stables, and he's just constantly producing. I mean, I got a ton of food too in the bank. Let's see how much food he has. Yeah, about the same. Just tons of food. Tons of food. And I actually do have a villager lead now. I have 110 villagers. I am booming like a madman. I got 2 TCs here, and third TC, another TC. He's actually coming forward with this villager, another TC. I just went full boom because I figured, okay, that's fine. You want to play the long game? Okay, I'm going to take map control. I'm going to have all this gold. You're building freaking scouts against me. Yeah, I'm not super concerned about it. It's just non-stop though. Look at this. But he's teching into skirms. Ooh, skirms are going to do great against hand cannons. And I hear priests, but I don't know where they're at. Let's speed it back up again. He finishes his wall. Gets elite skirm in. Tries to get a town center out here. I was able to deny it. Still sending out all these scouts. They're not even light cab, they're just scouts. I don't like fighting against upgraded skirms, but I have so many hand cannons, it just feels like I'm going to be alright. And this Treb, this cheeky little Treb is going to Treb down my TC over here. And usually when someone's cornered in pretty well and denied access to gold and stone outside the base, that's usually not a good thing for you. That's like a sign of things to come, right? He does not quit. Would you look at all these scouts? We're in Imperial Age. Imperial Age, and he's making scouts. Trying to take out my bombard cannons. I don't hate it, honestly. Like, it makes sense. And I'm trying to keep them alive. I have so many production buildings coming up here. Lost that town center, lost that outpost. Super unfortunate. And Bohemians don't get that great cav either. I want to say I do get light cav. Yeah, I get light cav, but no bloodlines. So light cav and no bloodlines, it's just not that viable. But it could have been. It could have worked maybe against these skirms. We'll speed it back up again because we still got lots of game. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Those skirms doing ungodly work towards me. And he's, look at this. I thought I was safe out of range. Nope, just barely can range it with his freaking trebuchet. So I'm trying to take it out with my freaking bombard cannons, but he's got scouts coming in. And Teutons are such a hard civ to push. So hard. And here come Teutonic Knights. Na 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 na. Bananas. Getting his own bombard cannons out. Freaking nuts. So many units getting killed. So many units being created. He's finally starting to try and take some of this gold out here. And I got a lot of gold in the bank. Unfortunately, I do lose that castle because it was just one tile too close. Trying to kill these villagers and get them off of stone. Villager count is 112 to 117, so pretty much even. And I like the Teutonic Knights versus Halbs, but I do have... Oh, that's unfortunate. But I do have skirms, and I can easily create hand cannons, which also will counter the Teutonic Knights. So it's an interesting choice. But it's actually working. And I'm getting wiped up on the side here. Losing these gold miners. And, oh, the only relic that I had has been ejected. And these Teutonic Knights are doing the Lord's work. Quite literally. So I'm reamassing my forces over here. Have quite a few bombard cannons. Did get a castle up over here. He's going to clean it up over here, but there's only one tile of gold. That's not a huge amount of gold. And another big engagement here. Trying to keep my hand cannons back to fight the Teutonic Knights while my skirms fight his skirms. Sending my bombard cannons forward. Really want to get into his base. He's got so many skirms though, just an ungodly amount of skirms. He's adding in capped ram as well. And maybe I should have gone for cav. Maybe that's what I needed. Oh no, don't hit my bombard cannons with the ram. Oh, thank goodness. The Teutonic Knights continue. Remember, he has 4 relics now. Actually, he's so good at getting those relics. He has 5 relics now. Where is that priest at? Maybe he already got it in. Yeah, probably did. There's 2 there. And 3 there. So even split them up. So he has 5 relic gold coming in. Screw having map control. If you have relics long term, that's a huge bonus. So what do we have here? Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that's insanely hard to do well. And that is Bohemian Trash Monks. Yes. He's got Cavalier. Look at this. He's got Cavalier. That's fine. I'm going to get Monks. Now here's the thing. I've got hand cannons. He's got skirms. I've got Monks. He's got Cavalier and Teutonic Knights. And he's Teutonic, which means he resists conversion. But I'm still getting conversion after conversion after conversion. Unfortunately for me, he's taking out my bombard cannons pretty well, though. And getting all the monk techs as well, where I can have 3 range, extra hit points, and only have 1 have to rest while the conversions go in place. And just conversion, conversion, conversion. And can you imagine if this was against any other Civ besides Teutons? He actually got the Paladin upgrade as well. If he didn't resist conversion, and if he didn't have such strong tanky buildings that can garrison so many villagers, how would this game have ended up? How would it have gone? Would it be different already? Would it already be over? Who knows? Who knows? Getting quite a few monks up. But look at all these monasteries coming up. This is just insane. Look at that. Freaking nuts. And look at all the barracks. Oh my goodness. He has so many resources in the bank still. Still sending in scouts. And I'm using up everything I have at the moment. I need to drop some more farms, honestly, because I have so much wood. These Teutonic Knights coming in here slowly but surely. And look at all these monks. Look at all these monks. So many freaking monks. Unfortunately, I don't really want to convert the trash, so I have to target the Teutonic Knights and Paladin to try and make the conversions worth it. Getting one there. Another one there. Another one there. Like, this is just nuts. Look at how many... Have you seen this many monks before? Villager count is 3 in his favor. Look at all these monasteries. It really is just throwing away these paladin. And you have to remember my halberdiers, they do have bonus damage as well. I'm getting a ton of conversions. Look at that. So many blue paladin now. The Teutonic Knights. We're going to speed it up again. Just so many conversions. Oh my goodness. And look at all these production buildings. What the fudge? What the fudge, man? Getting bombard cannons out as well. And that is so many priests. Or monks, whatever they are. Monks. 23 right there. And that's a ton of scouts. I need more halbs, actually. I don't think I have any barracks over here. Yeah, I think my barracks got cleaned up. And actually, I had to garrison my priests here, my monks here. More conversions and more conversions and more conversions. The trebs are coming forward. The bombard cannons are coming forward. It's over, right? It's over, right? No. It's not over. Nothing is over! You can't just turn it off! Gotta channel my inner Rambo here. Somehow pushing back all of this military. Don't know how, but just perseverance and taking out these trebs. Actually converted a treb. What do you think about that? Converted a treb and try to get some conversions on these Teutonic Knights as well. Oh my goodness. He swoops in from behind to take out my monks here. Teutonic Knights are so strong. And we're back to square one again. Trying to keep this treb alive. I don't have any gold, and I have 0 access to gold, and I have 0 relics. That means if I'm going to win, I'm going to win with trash. That's literally the only way I can possibly win, is with trash units and trash monks. Non-stop conversions, though. Non-stop conversions. And production buildings just continue to be created. Look at all these production buildings. And I bet you he's probably pop-capped, honestly. Yeah, he's pop-capped. And it just continues and continues. I actually got the treb up here, trying to keep it up. I really want to take out this gate here. Getting more conversions. And look how many freaking monks there are. 16 there. I probably created upwards of 100, maybe more, monks. There's 20 there. I already had 23 before. There's more coming out. And look at all these Teutonic Knights that have been converted. How much gold does he have in the bank? He's using all the gold as he gets it. That's the 5 relic gold is so strong. It's funny, after the match, I talked to him and he said, thanks, I'm gonna have nightmares about your priest now. Oh my goodness. So many freaking monks. And another thing is, I know I've talked about this in the past, but what do you guys think about the color red on these Teutonic Knights? It's a little bit darker on this custom mod versus having the bright red, and I think it looks so much more regal. And here come the paladins. I've got the bonus damage halbs that push them back, and a crap ton of monks. He's gonna take them back inside because he doesn't want to lose them. A little bit of a stalemate here, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Look at the minimap, actually. Look at the minimap, guys. What? That's insane. That is freaking insane. And he actually came over here and built a siege workshop and a couple lumber camps. And I'm trying so hard to get in. He got a fortified wall, which is super unfortunate. If I had been able to get in here, could have wrecked his economy in many, many ways, because he has no defensive buildings on that side except for TCs. Oh, this is unfortunate. Losing a ton of monks, but thankfully they only cost food. So just look how many production buildings for both sides. The entire thing is filled full of production buildings. Non-stop, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's just the blood. Look at this. This match was surreal. I was literally sitting there and like rubbing my eyes like, am I really looking at this? Is this really what's going on? I had no idea that this match would be so difficult. And actually trying to convert his rams with my priests over here. And what does he have in here? Probably some more rams. Probably trying to make a little sneaky sneak. He has 4 capped rams. So he got the capped ram upgrade. He got heavy scorpion upgrade. He's got elite skirms. He's got paladin. He has Teutonic Knights, which I think were elite. Like, he has spent a ton of money in upgrades. And unfortunately for me, I actually forgot to get a couple of the upgrades as early as I should have. So that was definitely not helpful. But look at this. I am converting his production buildings. I don't know if I've ever done this in like the last 5 years. It's just so unusual and not viable. But yes, I'm converting his buildings here. And these heavy scorpions doing pretty good against my skirms here, but still taking them out. Just losing a lot, not trading very favorably. Oh, that one has 2 hit points left. And really, that relic gold is what's keeping him alive. If I had even just 2 of those relics, things could be so different. Coming over here, I've converted so many barracks now. Getting a good little death ball with the skirms and the scorpions. I got a conversion though. Got a conversion on the scorpions because I had the extra +3 range. And look at this. I've literally cleared up all of this side here, with the exception of that one right there. He's chasing my monks now. Trying to get some kills. Which he does. But still, the vast majority of them are still alive. 16 there. And it's just non-stop. Clearing up this side. Most of his production buildings are now inside or up against his wall now. And all he has is these 2 castles. That's it. I've had like freaking 7 castles. And literally have nothing right now as far as castles go. And it's really lucky for me that these are trash monks. Otherwise, I'd be throwing away so much gold. Oh, look at this. Just freaking nuts. Bananas. I want to see how much gold he has. Yeah, only 500 gold. He's trying to save it up a little bit. And what? Champions! Champions, bomber cannons, heavy scorpion, paladin, Teutonic knights, you name it. He's been able to afford it, and why? Thanks to having 5 freaking relics, man. Oh, and he's coming over here. He wants to get into my eco. Thankfully for me, I have halves with bonus damage, and all he has is Scout Cav. And now I have to face freaking champions. Teutonic champions. Oh man, the conversion's coming in though. I mean, the sound of monks is just terrifying. And look at all the conversions they're getting. Even on these Teutonic champions, which, you know, take forever to convert, still getting quite a few conversions. And unfortunately, getting pushed back again. Just freaking nuts. The back and forth, the back and forth. Trying to keep him out of my economy here. Trying to stay alive, and here come forward siege workshops now. Conversion after conversion after conversion after conversion. But I'm starting to see the writing on the wall, and yes, guys, you guessed it. I actually am casting another game that I've lost. It's the relics. I blame in the relics, man. And it's my own fault because I had 3 of them over here. If I had brought them back and put them in a safe spot here where I could have not only collected the gold, and he says good game is near. If I'd been able to collect the gold on the map like I did and had relic control, I don't care about the conversion resistance, and I don't care about the strong Teuton economy, and I don't care about their extra arrows. I think if I had the relics, I think I would have won. I said, thank goodness. I was wondering when you had enough. Have to have a little banter here. Villager count still 100 villagers for me to 103 for him. So I could continue going on, but I kind of see where this is going. I don't have relics. I don't have relics, and the military, I have 18 to his 96. He's got the numbers, he's got the momentum, and I know that at any time he could easily just stop producing gold units for a while and then hit me again. And there we go. The GG. Man, I really wanted to win this game. I really wanted to win this game. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. And I'm going to cast another game right after I finish this one, where I went for a similar strategy, and I got pushed back similarly to what happened here. But that time, I took all the relics back home and put them in a monastery at home. And even though it did not go anywhere as long as this game did, having those 5 relics was huge and getting constant gold coming in. So keep an eye out for that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this insane video. We're actually going to check out statistics real quick. 2860. Oh my god, 2,860 units. to 2,212. So definitely in his favor, but that's a huge amount. 75 units converted. Plus, I converted a bunch of buildings. And the conversions, I was trying to mostly target like the gold units to paladins and Teutonic knights and stuff like that. So that's a huge amount of conversions there. Army's basically the exact same size. He actually destroyed about twice as many buildings of mine, though. So that was pretty good for him. Economy is just insane how much food he collected. The gold right there is 10,000 higher. And I believe it's because it lumps in the relic. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that 31,258 gold, that was 10,000 more gold than I had, and that's because he had it from the relics. 14,568 gold from relics. Only had 2,700 from relics. 2 castles to 7, and the villagers basically the same, 128 to 124. And just look at that timeline. Wow, man! If I had just had 1 or 2 relics, where I could have like created maybe some onagers or something and cut into his wood line, or just been able to break in there, it really could have done something. But wow, still, what a crazy game, and well played by M Justice. I can't remember if I said where he's from. M Justice is from Spain, and he is a 1100 elo player, and I'm from the United States, and I'm 1100 elo player. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. I will catch you guys next time.